But I want to move to Pet briefly. You are a young person, and I think you've previously said young people are not included in conversations about where we are going. So I'm happy to see you are here. So your view on new media, the ways we've been thinking, and I think also your part in it, because I think you would still consider yourself as a young person.
I owe some of the rich experiences that I've had in life to this platform called Pattern Brands. I've been to countries, I've been to, some exclusive spaces just by virtue of running Pattern Brands as a media platform. But on the other hand, though, I run an agency called Lerato, which we started 5 years ago, and really, out of the need, because although Pattern Brands was sort of having, getting some attention in the industry, but when it came to the commercialization aspect of it, it was always a challenge. And hence the idea of, positioning it as a media a platform as well as an agency was always confusing, to the people that I'd meet. What are you actually? After each meeting, people would ask, like, what are you? Are you media or are you an agency? Then I'm like, I'm both. Then I'll never hear from them again. Yeah. And then I think, although, in 2020 with the COVID-19 pandemic, for some people, it was really a devastating time. But for me, it was, it opened a window of opportunity, to launch what is now an agency that crafts brands that people love, which is Lerato. And Pattern Brands, I can literally sort of count the number of invoices we've sent under the Pattern Brands, I'd say, banner, due to the fact that I call it, we are like the missing middle of the industry. We're not big enough. We can attract media budgets, or we can get media agencies spending money with us. Also, on the other hand, when you speak to PR agencies, they say they want earned media, so they don't want to pay, for placement on our platform. But yet again, the question comes, they can pay influencers, right? And influencer, you pay them to broadcast or to share your piece of content, and within a limited period, they're going to remove that content because they want to attract a competitor or they want to work with somebody else, and which is where I want to challenge, sort of the industry, to really start thinking about platforms like ours, and as many, it's not just Pattern Brands. And I speak to my peers across board, we're all facing sort of.
But you will not mention competitors like.
We all are facing, a similar challenge in terms of how we get some of that marketing budget. But you also asked an important question just around where is the media, and I look at a platform again like Pattern Brands, which ordinarily, I wouldn't have had some of the opportunities that I've had if it wasn't, the internet. We're seeing every now and then, even on social media. I think just recently with the Shaga Ilembe season 2, which featured, a very popular podcaster, and people were up in arms, like they always do when it comes to, talent, and that gets featured on some of these big productions, because some people go to drama schools and they spend hundreds of thousands of rands, just so that they can get educated and they don't get opportunities, right? But that's what the internet has done. It gives an ordinary person on the streets, an opportunity to create something out of the things that they even enjoy doing for most parts. And which is why right now I'm currently writing a book, just around how fortune favors the famous, not only the brave. And I think I'll leave it there right now.